This is Valerie Rosas with XT2000 Orange Oil Plus in San Diego, California, and you are listening to the world's #1 pest control training podcast, the Pest Geek Podcast with Frank Hernandez.
Pull out your hose and grab your can. We're about to integrate another Pest Geek podcast. Hi, everybody. Frank Hernandez here, and welcome to the Pest Geek podcast, bringing you the latest information on pests, products, and politics from today's leading industry sources to help you start, manage, and grow your pest control business.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of the Pest Geek podcast. I am Frank Hernandez, your Pest Geek, here discussing all things pest. We want to remind our audience to join in on the revolution. That's right, join in on the conversation, be part of the society. Pest Geek Podcast Listeners Group on Facebook. And we're on YouTube. We're on the web, pestgeekpodcast.com. Check out there the notes, everything that we put into the podcast. They're all on there. And here is Adam Malanga with today's topic.
Hey, this is Adam Malanga. You know, as I talk to pest control operators across the country, I find that they fall in one of two categories. They either run a business or they are a businessman. And there's a definite difference between the two. You see, a businessman means that you've got stuff to do and you do it, right? So you've got a route to run. You have customers to service and complaints to handle. You have maybe a technician or two or three or whatever that you have to manage, schedule, all those things. You have maybe administrative stuff that you need to do or paperwork you need to take care of. You just got a lot of stuff on your plate, wearing a lot of different hats. You got stuff to do, and you do it. And you do it really well. You're running a business. The businessman has a different approach. See, the businessman has a vision, right? He has a vision of his business, and he has a specific way of seeing things. He thinks about things differently. In fact, he does strategic thinking. He'll actually carve out some time to think about how to make tomorrow better than today, or next month better than this month, next year better than this year. He plans. He thinks about things. He also has a strategy and tactics to achieve that vision. He sets aside the time to decide, this is what I have to do to accomplish the vision I have for my business. I've got to get this accomplished today. I need to sell this amount. I need to hire this person or fire this person, for that matter. Very strategic, and then the tactics that go along with those strategies. And the businessman takes action. See, they have a way of getting things done, right? They're very efficient. They're very effective. There's no time wasted. They don't waste time doing things that other people should be doing. They focus on what they need to get done to make their business grow and to get better. The rest of that stuff that I mentioned that running a business entails, see, they know how to delegate that stuff. They know how to hand that off to people who can get that done for them. So a businessman has a completely different attitude, has a completely different vision, has a completely different way of just going about running a business. So here's the beauty in this, that every one of you who has a business has a choice. You can continue to run a business and be working in the business and constantly on the business, but never in the business, but never on the business. You're putting out fires every single day. You're scrambling to get stuff done. Or you can work on the business, and you can build some strategies and tactics, and you can become efficient and effective by being able to have the team around you that can do some of that work that you need done, they can do it for you. And you can focus on what it takes to build your business. So you have that choice. You may not necessarily have that skill set right now. If you don't, that's something I can certainly help you with. So if you need help, I'm just a phone call away. But listen, I hope that you hear this podcast and this takes hold a little bit about where you're at with your business. You need to make a conscious choice. Is it just a business I'm running, or am I a businessman? The choice is yours. Figure it out. And like I said, I'll help you if I can. If you need it, I'm here. Thanks so much, and do great things.
We hope you have enjoyed this edition of the Pest Geek Podcast. Until next time, have a pestacular day.
Thank you for listening to the Pest Geek Podcast. If you have enjoyed the Pest Geek Podcast, please give us a rating, write a review, or subscribe to the channel. You can join the Pest Geek Society by visiting pestgeekpodcast.com. Thank you for listening. See you next time.